Agent Albatross here again with the Cypher Unlimited crew. We have our usual suspects of AD or Alpha Dean. We have Spigs18 or Anthony. And Dean, what are we doing here today?
Well, it is going to be another night of GM Roulette, something we haven't done in a while. Special guest Claire Jackson, who, is amongst the greats on Cypher Unlimited. I'm looking at this to be a blast tonight. We don't know where we're going to be or what we're going to do. We're going to go over the rules like normal. Anthony, you want to start getting into all of that for everybody?
Yeah, first off, welcome Claire Jackson, better known as Infinite Construct of Infinite Construct fame. The most wonderful Numenera YouTube channel out there. And if you haven't watched it, please do. We highly encourage you to watch it because it's my favorite. If I want any information on Numenera, that's where I go. So that's where you should go. And we're going to start off with playing GM Roulette. For those of you who have not watched us play GM Roulette before, it's a game of improvisational GMing where every GM gets 30 minutes to run their story. Everything is totally improvised and totally rolled random off a chart. So all the characters that we're using today are characters that we've rolled randomly off a chart that we did prior to starting the stream. The genre is going to be rolled randomly, so we don't even know what we're playing. We have to fit these characters into this genre, and we each get 30 minutes to control the story, control the narrative, and take it in crazy, wacky directions. This is our third time having a special guest GM on, and it's always a blast when we get to show a project that we've made, the three of us together, to one of our great friends and see what they think about it. So we'll each...
And real quick, one quick caveat. It's actually 30 minutes for the people in the middle, 35 minutes to the person who starts and 35 minutes to the person who ends. And that's just a courtesy to the person who has to start because they got to give them a few minutes to get their ideas and things together. Like Anthony said, this is completely improv. It's completely random. It's a blast. We've played it at Gen Cons. We've played it on the server. We've played it all over the place, and it always works out. And like I said, I'm just looking forward to hanging out with Claire tonight and, all the wonderfulness they are going to bring to the game. This is going to be rocking. I don't know what we're doing yet, but let's get to it.
All right, so before we get started and find out who the first GM is, let's go down the line and have everybody read what character they randomly rolled off our D100 chart. And for those that don't know, this should be coming out on Drive Through RPG soon, hopefully within a month or two. And we have 50 brand new original ciphers, 100 totally original characters that you could play. So you could pick up this one little pamphlet book and get hours of enjoyment. It has a ton of replay value and it's a ton of fun. All you need is this book and the Cypher System revised book, and you should be good to go. So I'll go first since I've been rambling on. The character the character that I picked was intuitive speaker who entertains. Al?
So my character, I rolled, I believe, I forget what number I ended up rolling. But the number landed on a mad warrior who throws with deadly accuracy.
And my character, I don't care what world we're going to live in, but his name is Swag. And Swag is a foolish adept who runs away.
When Anthony asked me, I rolled a 1, so that's going to tell you what we're in for tonight. So I'm playing a brash adept who awakens dreams.
Oh, nice. This is a pretty eclectic group.
Yes.
So I want a really funny genre. So I'm hoping that we'll get something weird. So the first thing we do now is, since we all know what characters that we currently going to play, and bear in mind, guys, you control this character until it's your turn to GM, and then you hand off your character to the person that was GMing prior to you. So not only are you improvising as a GM, you have to pick up someone else's character and then try to play it as close to the person before you that was playing the character they had. So it's very interesting to see different people play the same character. It adds a new dynamic to the Cypher system, we think. All right, so everybody on roll 20. Let's roll a d20 and see who goes first.
I'm gonna throw
Highest
up.
roll goes first. So I'm a roll a d20. See what I get.
No.
Oh, God.
Okay, it was not me. It's not me.
I got a 12.
It's not me. It's Claire. Claire got 18.
Oh, Claire
Awesome.
got 18.
Okay, Claire. So do us a favor and roll.
Hold on,
another-
me and Al tied, so we
But-
gotta roll.
oh yeah,
No,
that's
that's
right.
me. I rolled a 2.
No, me and
No,
Anthony rolled
me and Al
12.
rolled 12s. You're
Oh,
gonna
okay.
close it out, Dean, again.
Always my spot.
I got
All right,
10
I got
for
a
the next
15
one.
on the second roll, Al.
All right, so it's Claire, Anthony, me, then Dean.
So that means Dean's character. Dean's character isn't getting played.
Yep.
No.
Whoever goes first.
No.
No, Claire's
Oh
character.
no, Claire's character isn't being played. But that's okay as well, because in the case of death, we have a character to immediately jump in. So if your character dies, then you pick up Claire's character, and we have to fit it into the narrative.
So next step is going to be getting our genre. So that's going to be up to you, Claire. Give us a.
Yeah, you got to roll us a d20,
D20.
Claire.
All right, here we go. Jesus.
What you roll?
19. What's
19.
19 on the chart?
Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
We've never had this one before.
Uh-oh.
Teen drama.
Teen drama. What? Okay.
Oh my God.
That's awesome.
Oh,
Claire,
right.
Claire, you also have 5 minutes since you're going first.
I'm
and
gonna
you have
need
to
those
go-
5 minutes.
Yeah, you got 5 minutes. So you can look over our character sheets, look over our ciphers, and you got 5. And also roll us a d20 real quick, Claire, because we also have to determine if we getting any power shifts.
It was a 19.
Another
Another
19?
one.
Oh, another. Oh, you want me to roll another one? Sorry. A 9.
A 9. What's that?
One
on the
power
sheet?
shift. Everybody
All right,
gets
so
one
everybody
power
got 1 power shift.
And what are the power shifts? Whoever
shift.
has this
If we're
thing
looking
open.
at superhero genre, give me just a second. It is
I already know what my character is.
accuracy, dexterity, healing, intelligence, power, resilience, single attack, strength are what's listed. But as they say in the rules, if you can come up with whatever, another power shift, something that works, then go for it. But that's up to you guys.
All right, I'm playing Kim Jill, and she is a K-pop star. It just came to me.
And for me, my my guy, we're gonna call him Rex Masterson, and he's captain of the football team. And the reason he's mad, the descriptor, is one too many concussions after being sacked.
Oh, he throws footballs.
Yeah,
Throws with deadly
actually,
accuracy.
yeah, exactly.
That's great.
You got Rex Masterson.
And my character is Swag or Swagalicious, and he's your typical class clown. Always got something off the wall to say, or coming up with what you call it, those pranks and crap like that. So
So to be clear here, when we say teen drama, we're being like very realistic teen
It's
genre.
whatever.
It's your
whatever
take.
you
it's how you want to break it
whatever
down. If
you
you, want to
Alright.
put us in if you want to put a teen drama and put us in a magical school, it's up to you, or whatever. It's just a teen
It's,
drama.
it's
So
however you take it.
so
Because the
teen
way
drama-
you started
oh,
may
yeah.
not end the way, because everybody's going to have 30 minutes to add to the...
Mean
narrative.
Girls. Think about me. Think all those teen, Riverdale. Whatever you want to do, man.
No, so the
All right, so
I rephrase that. Whatever you want to do.
the important thing here with this setting, right, or I guess the cool thing, right, is it could be really any setting or genre as long as the conflict within is teen drama.
Teen drama.
So this is an interesting genre that we have on the list, because it could actually fall within an umbrella of genres, as long as within the heart of it there's teen conflict. But yeah, Rex Masterson, exciting.
Swagalicious.
Remind me
His
what
name is
was special about Swag?
His real name is actually Abner Jenkins, but he can't let people know his real name is Abner. It's swagalicious.
Okay. So we have the K-pop star, the captain of the football team, and swag.
The class clown. The class clown.
Class
You know?
All right. So you guys are invited to a school in kind of middle of
a. Set the timer. Out.
Okay,
Oh, wait,
yeah,
wait,
that's
wait,
probably
no.
good.
Real quick, Anthony, before we set the timer, how do you spell your character's name again?
Kim,
Okay, just Kim?
Jill.
Oh, Jill. Okay.
Oh, and what did everybody pick their power shift in?
Mine is single attack, the throwing things.
Yeah. What were the choices again?
Accuracy, dexterity, healing, intelligence, power, resilience, single attack, strength. I'm definitely
gonna take healing.
I'm definitely taking dexterity because I run away.
I'm taking healing.
I start crap and I run away.
I'm taking healing.
I'm the jock. Okay. That's why we need attacks in a team drama. Jocks are usually kind of bullyish or maybe protectors. We'll see though.
What was your character's name again?
Rex.
Oh, you can just put it in roll 20.
And I did. It's Rex Masterson.
Rex Masterson.
Rex Masterson. Beautiful.
And who's doing the timer? Me?
That's normally your job.
I actually haven't done the timer once.
I'll get my phone. I'll do it.
No, I mean, I have it right here. Oh, he already got up. This is definitely going to be interesting.
All right, Claire, you got to let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready. I mean, I'm at a point, and we're going to have to decide that point is now ready.
Me and Claire were talking about this earlier. I was like, I want something gonzo that we could really like.
Teen drama. This is going to be interesting.
Okay. And I'm second. Okay.
I'm third. Oh boy, I think
I think
third is my
wish.
my preferred spot.
I always end up last. I don't know how that always happens.
We saved the best for last.
Claire, just let me know when you're ready. I'll start the timer.
I am
5 minutes.
I am ready with this teen drama. Let me see how much I remember the layout of a high school.
All right, and the clock starts now.
So the three of you come from various parts, wherever it is you come from. It's really up to you. You've been invited to a school in the middle of the country called the McClairmount School of Zero Talent. This school has perpetually been a laughingstock. There's not a musician who can keep a tune. There's not a comedian who can tell a joke. There's not a popular kid at this school whatsoever. And you have been invited to become students of this school in the hopes that your talent is going to inspire others and hopefully change the McClairmount School of Zero Talent into the McClairmount School of at least some talent. So specifically, you've been invited to a dance. And this is where you're going to meet everybody. You're going to show off some of your talents. And there we are. We could start the scene with you guys maybe outside of the school. It's kind of late. The sun is low in the sky.
No, Charles, this has to be some sort of joke. Are you looking at this school? No, get a hold of my agent now. I'm not even walking into this place. Charles, are you there? He hung up on me.
Well, you definitely would see Rex leaning near an entryway, I guess, waiting or waving to people as they come in. Everybody basically knows him. He was brought over here because of his amazing football skills, specifically as throwing a football far, hard, and accurately. But either way, he's leaning against the wall, smoking a cigarette. No one really gives him any guff because, you have his status, quote unquote, his somewhat talent. And just waving to people and just making sure that people know he's there. Hey, what's up?
Wag comes up and, he's dressed in the latest, fashion, of course, got on some some real nice Air Jordans, some black jeans, a nice shirt. Got his hat to the back. And it's a fitted with swag stitched, you know, in the back of the brim so you can wear it backwards. And swag is on the front too, stitched, but it's a fitted. And he walks over to you. He walks up to you, Rex. Hey, dude, got another cigarette?
How tall are you?
5'9".
I'm like
Not tall.
6'5".
Yeah.
I'm like a big dude. I look down at you. What'd you say? Like, I wasn't really paying attention. What'd you say?
You got another cigarette?
I blow smoke right in your face. Because I don't know you at this point. Like, this is our introduction to the school, right? This dance. So I'm like, oh, guess. Take out one, hand it to you. I'll go back to my business.
He puts it behind his ear.
Excuse me, guys. Could you be a dear and help me take my bags and luggage inside the school?
Wait. I throw my cigarette to the ground and I stomp it out. I know you. You that girl that twirls, right? On the ice?
As you say that, right? She has on a leopard print jacket with a brim, like white fur hat, and white stilettos, you know, red bottom stilettos with white jeans. She's also holding a white purse, and in the purse there's a poodle, like a little miniature poodle. And she goes, "Oh, no, but I'm rather popular in another country."
Oh, gotcha. I heard someone famous was coming here. You kind of look like a figure skater with that figure, but I don't know, man. I didn't hear what the person was famous for. I don't know. I'm excited. I go and reach for some of your bags. I can definitely help you out. Where are we taking these?
Have you been to this school? I don't even. Perhaps I'm performing. My agent isn't returning my calls, and then I called my.
Speaking of calls, Anthony, can I offer you a GM intrusion?
Sure.
So, who are you giving the other XP to?
I'll give it to Rex. Rex for volunteering to grab my bags. I'll hand out the XP card.
So your phone goes off with its text tone.
Go.
So it's just the text tone, actually. You just get a text message.
I thought that was my manager.
You don't recognize the number. Actually, the number looks like a long string of just various symbols. And if you open it up to go into the message is nothing more than a cat emoji.
The pussycat dolls are trying to contact me.
I look at your phone. I go, oh, you know, that's to tell you that you got to get.
When you go to look at my phone, I immediately cover like I don't know you.
I push him away a little bit. As soon as I see that Kim is uncomfortable, I push him away. Like, you gotta give some space, bro. Like,
hey, big boy, don't touch the threads.
Anyway, man.
Could I type a message back?
Yeah.
I type up, "Hey, what's up? Is this Mark?"
It says message failed to send.
I immediately type back Coolio, even though it says message fails to send. And
yeah, same thing. If you try to send any more text messages to reply to this cat emoji, it's just message fails to send.
I'm like, that is so weird. Do you know if there's a sound system in here, or do you guys go to this school?
My first day, and I'm assuming we hear music, or do we hear music from inside? Because we're here for a dance, right?
Actually, you know that you are here for a dance, and right now the sun is getting kind of low in the sky, and really the only thing you're hearing are crickets. Streetlights are starting to come on.
Are we at the building where the dance was supposed to take place?
Yeah, so let's say you're in front of the school. So just imagine like a generic American high school, and you're maybe on the other side of the block looking across the street at this school.
Okay, gotcha.
No cars.
And you don't see any lights on in the school whatsoever? All the doors are closed. You don't see people coming in or coming out. The only cars that you hear around are just the cars of the neighborhood, probably. You don't see any cars coming or dropping anyone off. The last people who were probably dropped off that you saw were the three of you.
I look at my, I guess my new friends. I say, did y'all get invited here too? Wait, I'm assuming we all got letters or something saying like, hey, please come to our school for so-and-so, or what drove us here? Yeah, so I whip out my
You would
letter.
have gotten letters, yeah.
I whip out my letter. Did y'all get one of these?
I pull out the invitation. Yeah, somebody said it was a party. Swag thing.
My manager Mark just told me to come here, and the limo dropped me off. I have no clue why I'm here. Oh, this is Kit Kat, and you see a little dog's head pop up, and go, say hi, Kit Kat.
I'm like, I look over, I go, ooh, emergency rations.
And you see the dog like shiver a little. It's okay, Kit Kat. He doesn't bite. I don't think.
As I look around after these guys are like talking to each other about dog, I look around, notice there's no one. Does the letter say to specifically go anywhere, like an orientation building or any, like, come to room 30, whatever?
You're just given the address for the school, the date and the time.
I point at my car. I have like a douchey big old like not SUV, like a Hummer, whatever, like a real big old rich car. So why don't we put our stuff in there? Well, we're not walking around with all this shit, and we can find like the, I don't know, dean's office or something. Deans are usually pretty nice to me.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
Oh, charger! I like that better. I have a charger.
Nice.
I throw
a little bit more contemporary too. I don't know if there are Hummers anymore.
I throw all the stuff into my charger. I say, did we get like orientation materials, like a layout of the building or anything like that? Like,
you were given a sort of a very brief kind of guide of how to get into the dance hall, like where you enter, where you make the turns in the hallway, etc. It's very simple. It's like, take a left here after, you know, the greeting desk, and you'll come in. And you can actually, you're if you're looking at the school building, really the only thing that you start to see is there's a flyer taped on the door entering, and it's kind of like taped with just a single piece of Scotch tape, and it's a little bit of wind blowing, so it's flapping a bit.
I'll put my hand on it so I can read it.
So this flyer looks like it was used with a Xerox machine from the 1980s, and it is not the 1980s, and one that was not taken care of very well since the 1980s because everything looks smeared and messed up. It perfectly fitting for the title of it, which says the McClairmount School of Zero Talent, and it just says, welcome to our students to tonight's dance. We are turning a new page for a new year at the school, and we're looking forward to bright horizons. It's supposed to say horizons, but it just like bleeds off.
All right. Well, this really.
I was gonna say, while we're walking and he stopped to look at the flyer, I text Charles, my manager, OMG. You are so fired. ...
I just leave these ours. Like, if we have a little map in our thing, I'm not interested in no flyers.
This has got to be the lamest party ever. You know, I told my girl Sheila to come here, but she was saying something about her boyfriend, Maxie or something. Big Maxie, is that?
What are you even talking about, man? I stopped walking like towards my goal. I'm like, you're babbling about girls. It's like, we're the party. I start flexing. Like, as soon as we get there, they're gonna turn that music on. They invited us here for a reason. Maybe it's a surprise party.
Let's get this over with. I start following Rex.
Yeah, and I'm just walking. I'm following that instructional paper that says how to.
You're going to go into the school.
Hall. Yeah. Yes.
So, so you go into the school, and the kind of the main lights in the ceiling are off. There are other lights. You're not in like pitch darkness or anything like that. And you hear that kind of like classic sound of just a school that sounds very empty and just everything echoes. Your footsteps echo, and you can hear a cello somewhere playing.
I nudge Swags. I said, "Look, they're setting the mood."
Man, come on, that's a cello. Ain't no beat. You need a beat.
Yeah, sometimes
beat.
sometimes classy is better. This is real classy.
That's probably my band. They probably tuning up. That's probably, yeah. Vincent plays all sorts of instruments. Maybe he's here. I start going, Vincent, and I start walking towards the direction of the music.
Yeah, I follow.
So it takes you closer and closer to the dance hall, and the windows that are, it's like a set of double doors, you know, picture your like standard kind of school doors with like rectangular windows that have been taped over with what looks like Christmas wrapping paper. And
Fun.
the cello is like clearly coming from inside. And it doesn't sound like it's someone tuning up. It sounds like it's someone playing a melody.
All right. As soon as we come to that door, I say, "It's Rex time," and I turn to them and wink and say that, and I like turn back to the doors and I kick them open. Your king is here! I just shout.
So-
I don't even observe the room. I just look up and shout that.
Are you guys following him into the room?
Yeah, I would walk behind them. I would stick my head out first, and then I'll follow.
So you see, there's no one in here actually, and but you do see a whole bunch of tables with like food on them, and it looks more like a gymnasium with a stage, kind of at one end, and the curtains are drawn over the stage. There are these brilliant blue and yellow patterns. It's actually sort of the color theme of the school are these like blue and yellow stripes. And you come in and you see all of these tables with all sorts of food, pizza, you know, the trays with the little light up the things that you set on fire that keep the food warm, and they've been lit. So they're keeping a whole bunch of food warm. And yeah, as I said, it's a gymnasium. So all of this stuff is positioned over like, you know, the lines of like a basketball court. There are basketball nets that have been brought up, and they're tied up in the ceiling. But there's no one here.
I let Kit Kat out of my purse, and it's a miniature. He's like a two-tone brown and like like a dark brown and a caramel. So that's why I named him Kit Kat. And it's a little miniature poodle, and I let him run free in the gymnasium.
What do the rest of y'all do?
I look around, and if I see nobody after I do all that, I look back at them. I was like, there's really nobody here?
Is the food fresh?
You want to taste it?
I'm like looking at it. I mean, does it look like it's hot, or you said it's
It does, yeah. This looks like food that must have been delivered very recently.
Is it chicken wings?
Yeah, they're chicken wings.
I grab a chicken wing.
It's delicious.
You look down, and Kit Kat is like staring at you.
If Swag was walking over to the food,
I go, hey, beef jerky. Here you go.
Rex definitely follows suit.
I drop Kit Kat a nice hot wing.
He'll definitely devour it.
What'd you call it? Rex walks over to another table. He's like, he's at first like just kind of observing her, like looking around, like, oh, this is weird. Like, why would there be no? Oh, pepperoni! And he goes and he finds it.
While they're doing that, I'm walking along like like the edges of this auditorium area, and I'm taking pictures and sending them to my manager. Like, OMG, I can't believe this. I am better than this.
So as you're sending the pictures, perhaps one of them catches your eye. You see something in a picture that you didn't see before when you took it. It's only when it was sending and it pops up in the message field. And it's sort of like kind of the middle of this gymnasium or basketball court or whatever. There's a cat just sitting in the center of the gymnasium.
Is the cat in the picture, or is the cat really there?
Well, I'll say that Kim sees it in the picture first.
I look at the picture, and I go, I don't remember that. And then I try to like look back at the exact spot where I took the picture to see if there's a cat there.
And you see a cat there. that is just staring at you. Black cat, big yellow eyes.
I'm double fisting pizzas, not paying attention to anything.
I go, hey, little kitty, aren't you lovely?
Cur. I say with a mouthful of like food. Cur. I look over. I'm still eating. Oh.
Hi, baby. Come over here. And I go in my purse and pull out one of the Kit Kat's treats, and I like extend it out to see if the cat comes to me.
As you're going for the treats, I assume that our other two players, you guys have phones?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they teenagers.
Swag, can I offer you a GM intrusion?
Absolutely. And I think I'll give the other XP to Kim.
Thank you. I'll share out the XP.
So, your phone goes off. You've received a text message.
Okay.
And kind of like before, the sender is just a string of characters and weird symbols. And you see a cat emoji. And then in text underneath the cat emoji, it says, blue and yellow, they don't go together.
And when he says that, he goes to his Spotify on his phone and starts playing Black and Yellow. Black and Yellow. You know, that's right. Blue and yellow don't go together. Black and yellow. You know, he starts bebopping.
That's funny.
I literally say out loud to you, "What are you doing?" Like I still have food in my mouth. So, what are you doing?
He's playing music.
Why'd you do that? Or
Oh, I got this message. Check it out.
I still have two pizzas in my hand. So, blue and yellow. Everything here is blue and yellow.
But they
So
say don't go
actually,
together.
when you say everything here is blue and yellow, you do remember probably walking in and seeing that there was all this blue and yellow. But now, remember there was a sort of a stage at the end, probably where they have like their little high school musicals and things like that. And the curtains were all blue and yellow, but now they're black and yellow.
I look over at Swag. What did you do?
You like that, right? Yeah. Make it
Hey
do it.
guys, did you see this kitty cat?
I stuffed the rest of the pizzas in my mouth. Clean my hands. Kitty cat. I walk over. Crouch. Is it moving? How is it acting now?
So as you guys start to look for the cat, you hear this like jingling sound, and it actually has a collar with a little bell on it, and it starts running at a. It's not like running for its life. It's moving pretty quickly, and it's moving toward the stage. It's not there yet, but it is like in transit. It's like clearly making a run for the stage.
Hey kitty, where you going? Wait up! And you hear the claps of my stiletto heels as I try to follow the cat.
The cat stops, takes a look at you, and you hear your text tone on your phone.
This better be Charles.
I
Look at
thought
my
his name
phone.
was Mark.
It changes all the time because I fired them. They're like the drummer.
That's the level of fame I guess Kim is at, that you could like literally fire
Every hire.
your manager, and in 5 minutes you have a new one.
No, it actually was Charles because Mark was my agent.
Okay.
Yeah.
So again, the string of characters, and this time the text message says, "Follow, but be careful."
Hey,
And the cat
guys,
makes its way up, goes up a set of stairs on the side of the stage, and goes behind the curtain.
Hey guys, I think the cat is telling me to follow him or her.
The cat.
Yeah. She
The
might
cat's
have a
into your
little
text
kitty
messages?
phone.
Wait. Are you famous for being one of them pet psychics?
No, I told you I was a singer. Kit Kat, where are you, Kit
I mean,
Kat?
you
Come on.
could have side
Come on,
gigs.
girl.
I don't know.
He
Come
looked
on,
at
girl.
Swag.
So
was
you don't
looking,
actually,
found-
you're calling for Kit Kat, and Kit Kat doesn't come.
Oh
Kit-
no.
Where's Kit Kat?
Shrug. I look around.
I don't know.
I drop to my knees and try to like look under the tables to see if I see Kit Kat anywhere. That's not like her to run away.
But those curtains were blue before, right? I say to you guys as like the cat scurries behind it. I'm like that. Those were blue, right?
Can I do some sort of investigation roll?
I was gonna say if you want to make some type of perception check or
Let
something,
me see. I don't think I have anything to help out with this.
you could just do an intellect roll.
Oh, I'm trained in perception tests. Does that work? No.
That works.
Oh, okay.
If you're looking for something, we could count this as a perception roll.
Okay. All right. So I don't know what the difficulty number is. I got a 15 on the roll.
And why didn't I see it on my end?
It just popped up.
So,
There we go.
I assume that Kit Kat has a collar.
Yeah. Kit Kat has not only does she have a collar, she has a gold inlay collar, and the you know where her actual name label is diamond studded, and there's a K in the front that's blue diamond and white diamonds in the back. So when you flip it over or you could spin it, it like shines blue white.
Well, I'm so glad you gave me such a vivid description of the collar, because I tell you what, you find the collar,
Oh boy.
you don't find a Kit Kat.
I grabbed the collar. I'm like, where's Kit Kat? This is her collar.
Well, we're in a small town. I bet you. Field rats.
Don't say that.
Hey,
I'm just shrugging still. Rex is just shrugging.
Kit Kat. No, this is not happening. This is not happening. I start typing as fast as I can.
If I see that Kim is very upset about this, maybe I say maybe Kit Kat chased the kitty cat, and I run to the stage to go behind the curtain.
You go behind the curtain?
I'm gonna run that way and do it if no one's gonna try to stop me.
I'm screaming Kit Kat. I'm not even.
And I say, look,
attempting to
he
stop it.
probably chased the kitty cat, and I run. And I go behind the curtain to see if like.
All right, we're gonna get to what
Kit
we're gonna
Kat's
get
fine.
to what happens to you when you go behind the curtain in a moment. Don't read too much into what I just said. What are the other two of you doing?
I'm scrambling, screaming Kit Kat, looking all over the place, and Kit Kat has a toy, a squeaky toy that I have in my purse, and it's a dollar bill, like a squeaky dollar, like a folded
God.
bill, and I'm squeezing it like Kit Kat, Kit Kat, Kit Kat,
and
and you hear the squeak, 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 the little like a dog toy squeaking noise.
I pull out my phone and I start filming, and I'm doing like a voiceover. I'm like, and today we get to see a dizzy hot chick in her natural environment, turning in circles, looking for a dog, or should I say an emergency ration named Kit Kat. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I know I'm not live right now, but this will definitely be up on my YouTube channel so everybody can watch Dizzy Hot Chick. Or, yeah, Dizzy Hot Chick. That's what we're going to call her.
You said you were filming?
Yeah.
So as you were filming, one of the things you probably noticed now too, there's kind of like a painted mural all over the walls. And what's really weird is that the mural is mostly, it looks like kind of your standard flat grassland of being in middle America. But there are a whole bunch of like pretty enormous field rats just painted, like playing.
I'm like, oh, wow. I guess their team is the Timber Rats or something. Woo-hoo.
Now, Rex.
What is the name of this school again?
Oh, the McClairmount School of Zero Talent.
The McClairmount Timber Rats. That must be the name of their team.
Claire, real quick. Oh no, I'm sorry. I was gonna tell you have 5 minutes more to go, but you have 9 minutes. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I usually give a 5 minute like
right.
When we got 5 to go. Kim starts dialing 911 on her phone.
Ooh. It rings. Does it ring when you call it? Yeah, whatever. It rings.
Yes. Kit Kat is missing. Bring as many police officers as you can.
What was that?
Kit Kat. Kit Kat is gone. Someone stole Kit Kat. This is
No, I didn't get any Kit Kats. I got some Snickers.
No. Kit Kat, my dog.
Bro, you need to like slow down. I do not know. Like,
Hey.
wait.
All right.
Who is this?
I will slow down. But this is very serious. You don't understand. She's my heart. Kit Kat. She's missing. I'm Kim Jill. I'm a K-pop star. You might have heard of me. I'm really popular overseas.
Oh yeah. Where are you right now?
I'm in the McDermott School of Zero Talent.
Oh, word. I know where that is.
Someone stole my Kit Kat.
That sucks. You know what? I'll be there in like 15.
Please hurry and put out an APB and a CTW and
Bro, the acronyms. Slow down.
Just hurry up. I'll make it worth your while. I'm rich.
Cool.
And she's hot too.
Hello?
So Rex, behind the curtain.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So let's be clear. Are you peering behind the curtain or did you step behind the curtain? Okay, if you would have rushed in, as soon as you got past the threshold of the curtain, you hear a giant bang. You look around and you find yourself in the middle of a forest. And you're standing on a cobblestone path.
Do we hear him?
You guys do not hear him. And sorry to cut off the scene that was happening between you two, but let's jump back to you two as I abandon Rex in the middle of this forest.
Hey Kim.
Yeah. I don't know if Kit Kat is missing.
I put my arm around her. Come here. We'll find the kitty cat.
He moves his arm slightly above like the top, and I have to like manually shift it to a more comfortable position.
Like, yeah, let me I'll help you find kitty cat.
It's Kit Kat. Please help me find him.
So
the cop said he'll be here in 15 minutes.
Yeah, fresh pork. You don't worry about that.
Claire, heads up, 5 minutes.
Cool.
Like, it's fresh pork. Don't worry about it. It's gonna get here. It's gonna be foul smelling anyway. But when we find what is it? Baby Ruth. Yeah. When we find Baby Ruth, we'll celebrate. You want a drink? He pulls out a little flask. Here, have a drink.
I don't drink. I'm only 16.
Oh, it'll calm your nerves.
Oh, let me correct that. I don't drink swill.
Ooh.
Will?
Swill. 40 ounces and high wine.
Usually this is a nice silver flask. I took this from my dad's liquor cabinet.
Okay, if you find Kit Kat, I'll drink with you. I promise.
I'm just trying to help you calm your nerves, but okay.
Where did Rex go? Maybe he found Kit Kat. Come on, let's go.
So you guys hear a door open and you hear a voice. Let's see if I can do this with my mic. Is anyone here? And it sounds like the voice you were talking to on the phone.
Officer, we're in here.
So the
auditorium.
So the door opens and in strolls a dude wearing some sweatpants and a hoodie, and he's carrying a brown paper bag. And he was like, "Officer, that's something. So what you need?"
Were you the
We're
person
looking for-
I was
we're looking
talking
for
to
a
on the
dog.
phone?
Yeah, you said you were rich, right?
I kind of take a step behind Swag.
What did you say, Dean? I didn't hear you.
So we're looking for a dog. A little one.
I ain't got a dog. I got a sort of like lifts his brown paper bag. It's like I got some of this.
And I look at Kim. I go, you know what? He's a little shady, and you're a little lady. So I'm just gonna walk over here, and I'm gonna go towards behind and walk behind the curtain real quick because I run away.
Claire, I want to use a cipher.
Do it.
It's called They Gotta Tell, and you could see it in their eyes. The difficulty of any task involving determining motive or seeing through deception is decreased by 1 step.
Okay.
So I want to see if this person is trying to, do us harm in any way. If
Sure.
that makes sense. All right, let me go to my character sheet. And I am. Oh, that's all I got. So I'm just gonna roll a 20 and add 3.
Cool.
All right, and add 3. I got a natural 1.
Oh God.
That's a GMI.
And this will be the end of your turn. The end of
Probably.
Your,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Was
Oh,
back
you
into the
have
watch.
50 seconds left.
With 50 seconds left, you get a text message from was it Charles, your manager, and it's something about like your latest Spotify thing is just like not streaming the way you thought it's going to. Like we're gonna have to get back into the studio pretty quick and hopefully record another hit because this song.
I like look at him, look at my phone, and it says Taiwan numbers are down. We were depending on those, and then I look up at him and I'm like, but I thought you were a police officer.
Yeah,
But you don't.
and I deliver. And he gestures to his brown bag again.
Deliver what?
You're not from around here, are you? And that might be the end of my turn.
Nope. And it's time. So did you have fun on your first session? You gave me a lot to work with. This is good. So Claire, you now take my character. So you have
Awesome.
to
And I'm still stuck somewhere.
All right. I use this. I'm gonna delete the. All right. So I'll go next. Rex, you walking through this stone field in the middle of what
I'm
looks
not
like a
walking
forest.
anywhere. I'm standing in the same exact spot.
Are you standing in the stone field? I mean, a stone path in the middle of an opening of a forest.
Kit Kat. I'm like sobbing almost at this point. Like it's literally
You
babbling.
hear
What? Sounds like a bird.
and you look out, and maybe about 40 yards in front of you is Kit Kat
Kit Kat.
running down the path, further away down the stone path.
I look around. And I'm like, that's the only thing I know here. And I start chasing Kit Kat. Maybe things will make sense if I catch the dog.
Give me a speed check. I'm gonna say it's a difficulty 3 to catch up and grab Kit Kat if you want to.
I want to use effort. I dropped my speed by 2 because I have edge in it. So 11 now, and I rolled D20. I'm just gonna press the speed button. Hopefully that worked. It didn't. Gosh darn it! I hate that it does this. Or just whatever. I rolled a natural 19.
Oh, you run up and you grab Kit Kat. You can add something to this narrative. Not only do you scoop up Kit Kat, tell me what you see when you scoop up Kit Kat.
I scoop up Kit Kat and I look around. And I look back and I see a little bit of a tiny bit of a shimmer where I think I stepped into this plane. And I want to walk back to that little bit of shimmer just in case they walk back and check on the curtain. Like, I kind of know where I am. I'm not lost. You know what I mean?
Oh, you turn around and you see the back entrance of the school.
But still a forest around me, though?
Yeah, but it's a forest where the school was in, in the middle of this rural town that had open street roads. Now you see a high school in the middle of a forest.
I'm holding, what is it, Kit Kat, just like this, and I'm holding it like, looking at me. What the hell is going on here, little buddy? And I put him over my arm.
Pick up Kit Kat to your face, and Kit Kat goes, meow.
I do exactly that. I like take him. I'm like shaking my head. This is my concussions, man. I put the dog here and I put his head and I run back to the school or the back of the school, I guess.
Oh, you start heading back towards the school?
I just try to shrug it off like, my concussions. Oh, shake my head.
We head back inside the.
So, I was like headed towards the stage to go behind the curtain. And just before I get there, I turn around, yo, Jilly, don't be silly, because I don't think that dude is right. He ain't no pig that I ain't ever seen. But you do you, and I'll run behind the curtain.
Oh, you go behind. I have a GM intrusion for you.
Oh.
I'll take it. I'll give the other XP to Rex.
Okay. I have 2 now.
You go behind the curtain, and there's a door behind the curtain. Oh, let me hand out the XP. So you said you was giving it to Rex?
Yeah.
Yep. I should have 2 now.
Yeah, I have 2 now as well.
Kim should have 1, right?
No, Kim has 2.
Oh, Kim has 2. Oh, that's right, yeah.
There's a door behind the curtain, and you hear music being played.
Oh, party! And I hear the music. I'm like, party! And I open the door.
You open the door and you see a DJ, like scratching up, and it's like old school 80s hip hop. And you see people dancing, but they're wearing long black cloaks. And they like dancing and you ever seen like a synchronized dancing? Like they doing hip hop dancing steps like the Jabberwockies. But it's like picture 50 or 60 people all dancing the same dance. The same hip hop complicated dance in unison. And that's what you see when you go through when you open the door. Kim, what are you doing? He's like, hey, I
think
deliver this.
Yeah, I think Kim's probably a little weirded out by this guy. I mean, like her previous role wasn't great on assessing. What was it? Assessing danger, I think.
It was a 1.
Yeah. Maybe this dude ain't dangerous, but this is not someone I want to be around. And I just watched the other 2 go behind the curtain, so I'm just gonna be like, I think I dialed the wrong number. But before, like, maybe.
No. I'm here to help, really. You're not from here, right?
No, I'm from overseas.
They won't accept you.
Jesus.
I thought that was why I was supposed to come here to this school. Do you go to this school?
They didn't accept me.
Oh my God.
Look. I know this is weird, I know that I know you might be shooken up, but please take what I have in this bag. It's gonna help you. Trust me.
Oh, okay. She'll take the bag.
She extends the bag.
Can I look in the bag?
Yeah.
What's in it?
You open up the bag and you immediately get hit with a pungent odor of garlic, and it's like big cloves of garlic wrapped around what looks like a red and purple vine, like flowers, and then encased into this big bowl of garlic, and it's like these red and purple vines wrapped around it, but it has this extremely pungent smell as soon as you open the bag.
Just looking at my abilities here. I don't think I have anything to try and like. I don't. Can I make a perception check on this thing? Do I know what this? Have I ever seen or heard of something like this? Okay.
We'll say. Let's say it's a botany roll, difficulty 5.
Okay. I just rolled a 16.
Oh, you rolled a 16?
Yeah.
For some reason, when you were touring in Saigon, you saw this red and purple thing, and it's called a tangle root.
A tangle? What was that? A tangle?
Tangle root.
Tangle root.
And the reason why you remember this is because it was like a death celebration in Taiwan, and they were using it to ward off evil spirits.
Oh boy.
That would probably scare the hell out of her right now. Not having this, probably having this might give her a bit of encouragement, but the situation has gotten a lot more scary. She's going to want to probably go behind the curtain now.
When you look up, the guy's gone.
Oh, fuck.
Oh boy.
Well,
I have a GM intrusion for you. Kim.
Okay.
Who are you giving the XP to?
Let's give it to Swag.
All right. And in its place where the door was, where, he opened up the door, you now see the cat.
In the doorway?
Yep. And the cat has Kit Kat's collar on.
She's going to go up to that cat to get that collar back. That collar is really expensive.
Cat doesn't move. Lets you pick her up.
In that case, she's just going to, hold the cat.
I'm sorry, who'd you give the XP to? So I could
Me.
just do
Swag.
You gave it to Dean?
Yeah.
Or Swag?
Yes.
Yeah.
She's just going to hold the cat, and she's not going to...
Pick up the cat, and it starts barking.
All things considered, not the weirdest thing to happen right now. She's just gonna hold the cat and try petting it. And she's gonna make her way to the curtain.
When you go to pet it, right, the cat curls up under your arm, and you had a thing that you did with Kit Kat where you would rub your thumb on its temple, and it would kick its leg out, and it's doing the same exact thing that Kit Kat would do.
She's gonna hold the cat out in front of her. Just be like, Kit Kat?
Give me a perception roll.
Sure. That's a 9. I'm trained, so you could either lower the difficulty or toss a 3 onto that, whatever's
12.
easier for you.
You got a 9?
I got a 9 on the die.
The eye colors look exactly like Kit Kat's.
How'd this happen to you, Kit Kat? I'm gonna have to fire another manager now.
your phone ring. I mean, your phone. You get a text.
I take a look.
It's Charles.
Oh,
Where the hell are you? You haven't been returning my text for 3 days.
Oh boy.
she's gonna text back with one hand while holding Kit Kat. She's just gonna text, "This is not funny."
You don't get a reply back. I'm assuming you wait a few minutes.
Texting again. I know the last song did not do well. I don't deserve to be treated like this.
You don't get a reply back.
You are going to be fired.
You don't get a reply back.
Just gonna shove the phone in a pocket.
As you shut the phone, you put your iPhone back into your purse pocket. The camera pans out into a long view of the auditorium, and it zooms right into this stone passage of Rex holding a dog that is now meowing like a cat.
I'm just trying to get back to everybody if I can. Like if I go
As
inside
soon
the
as
door or whatever,
you get to the front door,
try to open it.
you open the door, and you see it's a full classroom of kids sitting down. It's no longer the passageway; it's just a full classroom of kids.
Do they look at me as I enter the room? Because I'm gonna.
Yeah, they all look at you like, and the teacher's like, "Rex, sit down, take a seat."
I say, isn't today the dance?
The dance? What are you talking about?
I show the letter. I walk. What does the teacher look like? Now that they're addressing me by name, I walk up to talk to them.
It's a older gentleman, balding, with he has a blue plaid shirt on with Dockers, and regular shoes. He looks like a math teacher.
Right,
and he has you immediately see he has like chalk stains on the elbows of his shirt. As he goes, "Rex, sit down. Come on, you're disturbing the class. Just because you're the football star doesn't mean that you can disturb our class."
I show him the paper, the invitation to the dance.
He takes the paper.
I was supposed to dance.
Dance?
I don't even know. How do you know? I'm not. Now I'm piecing it together. Like, you just called me. Wait a second. I don't even know who you are. How do you? My concussion. How bad? How bad? Where am I right now?
Rex, this is the last time I warn you. Either you sit down or I'm gonna send you to detention.
Send me to detention. I'm like basically flipping
you're a
out.
smart addict? Go to detention. Go to Miss Kramer's office.
Where is it?
Get out now! And you see the kids are laughing in the class. He opens the door. Get out now, Rex! I'm not gonna put up with you.
I just leave. I don't even say any more words. I just go. I'm not gonna look around, shrug, and just leave. I walk out the door.
And you walk through this classroom, and now it's like the open hall, where your guys were walking to back to the auditorium.
Is it like dark like before with not many lights, or is it like fully illuminated now?
It's fully illuminated. And now you also see the blue and yellow banners, streamers, back like how it was when you first came in the first time.
I just start heading tail. I'm just confused as everything I'm seeing. The dance hall. It has to be the dance hall. And I follow the note again to go to the dance hall.
All right, Swagalicious. you go through this thing and you see the hip hop dancing conga line with a DJ and everybody wearing these black cloaks. What do?
You get on the dance floor too.
Oh, you get on the dance floor and the person next to you pulls off their hood and it's Sheila.
Pulls off the hood and what?
It's Sheila.
The girl you were supposed to invite here, remember?
She goes, "Swag, you made it!" But she doesn't stop dancing. She's like,
Popping and locking while talking.
Wait a minute. Do I know this girl?
Oh my gosh.
That's the girl you mentioned.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I added what you said. See, that's why you take notes.
Okay. Oh, well, I'm like, They invited you to the party too?
Yeah, isn't it great? Max is here too. He's like 3 rows back.
Max, as in Max who?
Max.
I look over. Do I know Max?
You mentioned Max. I don't know. You tell me who Max is.
I was riffing on his name. His name
No,
is
you
Rick
said
Master.
Sheila had he thinks she had a boyfriend named Max.
Oh, damn,
said-
look
I
at these
know
notes. He did say
exactly
that.
what you
He
said.
100% did say that.
Oh, okay. So is okay. Well, Max. I started, dancing with her, even getting all close.
Oh, you. Oh, wait a. So you getting close? Because they doing like a hip hop line dance. Like they all doing the same exact move. And I said that she didn't break step, even while
Okay.
she was talking to you.
Okay.
So are you
I
gonna like go in front of her and?
No, if they doing a line dance, do I know the line dance?
I don't know. Do you?
Let's roll and see. Let's see what
Yes.
he says.
All right.
See if I
So
can pick it up.
we'll say it's a difficulty 5 roll. If you have anything to lower it.
Well, I
Okay.
am. I do have I'm versed in all things related to dexterity,
All right, I'll give you that. Difficulty 4.
and I have a power shift.
Index.
Yes.
Difficulty 3. So you're gonna try to mimic what they're doing.
Yep.
Nice.
19 on the roll.
All right, you definitely mimic it. You can add something to.
I add a breakdown move to it. Try this, y'all.
Oh,
He's
I got
breaking
GM Intrusion for you.
formation.
I'll take it.
who you giving the XP to?
Al.
Wait, and in a sudden twist with that XP, can I do a player intrusion that says I bust through the door as soon as he does this breakdown move?
Yes.
All right, so
right,
just
so-
don't even give me the XP. Then that's my
XP?
player intrusion. Yeah.
And who you giving the XP to?
It was me. That was the.
I was giving it to Al, but he just.
Oh,
gave
so I'll
you-
just
he
give-
Yeah.
gave
so I'll
it
give
back to
one
you for
XP to
player
be-
intrusion.
Yeah, don't worry about giving me that 1 XP because I'm burning it right away. To be like, as soon as he does it, I'm bursting into the auditorium or whatever, wherever.
All
it
right,
is.
this is what the intrusion is. You mimic the line that I don't know how you figured this out, but you mimicked it to a T. Like, you're like Fred Astaire, every famous dancer you can imagine combined into one. Then you added an extra spin move, broke out a hip hop stance, and a spotlight out of nowhere. Spotlights on you, and when you said, "Hey, try this move," everybody, the whole 40 kids dancing in unison, copy the same exact move you did. And now every movement you're doing, they following your steps.
All right, so he's.
And there's like a spotlight on you, and the door swings open, and Rex comes in, and everyone stops and turns in Rex's direction.
I'm still holding the dog cat.
Yeah, you
And I'm-
still. Oh, you holding a dog, and he looks at you and goes, "Meow."
I ignore
And
it.
we'll go back to Kim. What's Kim doing?
I would like to make a player intrusion.
Yes.
Kim is going to call a dear friend, a mentor of hers, who kind of has always been there, who knows what to do, and maybe not necessarily with a situation like this, but has known what to do often. Her dear friend, Chi Broggs. She's going to pull out her phone and get on the horn with Chi Broggs.
It rings, surprisingly.
It was a player intrusion. I hope so.
You hear the reason why I said surprisingly because you haven't been getting able.
Right.
You hear, "Bitch, where you been at?"
I don't know what's going on.
Girl, you are in trouble. They've been looking for you for days.
What do you mean days? It like everyone knows where I was going. This McClairmount School of Zero Talent, which is like a
The
fucking
cops came to the
shithole.
studio and everything.
Okay, this is like really not funny.
No, girl, if I was joking, I would tell you I'm joking, right?
Huh?
You know me. They've been looking for you. It's been about 3 days. And why are you calling from an unlisted number?
Oh boy.
I'm calling from my phone.
No.
I look
This
at my
is
phone. Is it my phone?
Yeah, it's your phone.
Is there anything weird with like the carrier service or anything?
It's 4G, like your normal phone. She goes, they've been looking for you. They said the limo, you never arrived for the limo to pick you up for the show.
Well, look, all right, okay. I'm at the McClairmount School of Zero Talent.
Okay, all right. All right, let me write that down. How do you spell McClairmount?
McClearmont.
Okay, all right. Okay, do you want me to call Charles?
No, I fired him. Well, I told him I was going to fire
Charles
him.
again? I liked him. His brother was so cute. You were supposed to hook me up. Oh, never mind.
Well, we could still make that happen.
Okay. All right. Call me back. Right. I'm.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll call your father. He'll know what to do.
Oh, I don't know. Don't bring Dad into this.
So who do you want me to call?
Shit.
Call an Uber. Have them pick you up.
Call who?
A Uber.
Oh, yeah. See,
Yeah.
this is why you're the best, Cheebrogs. I can always count on you.
You know I love you, right?
Yes.
I love you too. And
if
the phone hangs up.
I am Ubering.
you
Oh,
can.
you dial Uber? Like you know how you go like look.
I gotta hit the app for and dial Uber. I gotta hit the app. And the second before I hit the app, I look down at the cat that I'm holding still, which is apparently my dog. I'll figure that out later, and I'm getting an Uber.
You go to Uber, right? And you know how like it'll show the map. The map has like no roads. You just see like you know how in the Uber app, if it's like a park or something, it just shows green. It shows your location in the middle of green.
That
Like you
should
don't see
not.
any roads or anything.
That should not
And-
pass the smell test as to how I got here, right? That should be
Yeah,
a little
and-
weird.
And as you flick your finger, you know, like you like to open up the map wider and wider and wider, it just shows green.
I'm going to run for like the nearest window. I want to look outside.
Oh yeah, you had those all the talk. Yeah, you see forests, and you see a stone path. Like if you're looking outside, you see forest and a stone path.
I'm calling out like Swag and Rex's names.
Do we hear?
The window, no, because there's loud hip hop music being played.
That is true.
The window that you go to happens to be at the curtain where Swag, and you see like you know like when you go to the window, you see the curtain, and you see that there was like a little cubby door that's open now, and there's like flashing lights blinking out of that cubby hole.
I'm gonna go peek into that cubby hole or cubby door.
You stick your head in, and it's weird because you see the flashing lights. The minute you stick your head in, you hear this loud hip hop music being played. But if you pull your head back, you don't hear anything. And you look in and you see that there's Swag with like 40 people behind them in black hooded clothes, for the
Don't like
exception
that.
of one girl who his hood is up, and she's a beautiful black girl with pigtail braids. And on the end of each braid, there's like a pom pom on each end of each braid, and one is blue, and one is purple.
I'm gonna go get Swag's attention. So I'm gonna go through this door, and I'm like not interested in the music. I'm not interested in dancing. I want to get the hell out of here.
You go through the door, and you bump into Rex.
Oh.
Oh,
What? Where have you been? What's happening? This dog is meowing.
there are many questions right now. I don't have the answers.
When they say there's many questions, do I hear that? Can I hear them?
Yeah, what happened? You have a spotlight on you, and whatever you do, like if you move this way, the whole crowd moves their elbow. If you lift your arm, the whole crowd lifts their arm.
Oh, you know what? I'm going with it then. I'm gonna start doing John Travolta.
They start doing John Travolta.
Oh boy.
I'm like, Swag. I'm like, yo. I look at
You go
Jim.
yo, and your guys hear the music stops, and 40 people in unison go yo.
Jilly, check it
Jilly!
out. I'm a star.
I'm a star.
This
I'm
isn't.
gonna look at Rex, and I'm gonna go like, I don't think we need him.
This isn't right, is it? This feels weird. I'm still holding
All of a sudden,
cat dog.
All of a sudden, Kit Kat you're holding starts barking. The one Rex you're holding.
It starts
And
barking
the
like a
cat
regular
you're
dog.
holding starts meowing and jumps off you and scurries off.
I think this is yours, and I hand it back to Jill, the dog.
This looks like my Kit Kat.
Kit Kat jumps on you, starts licking your face.
She would probably embrace this were she not so panicked right now.
But
Great.
Kit
You're
Kat
safe,
is
Kit
doing
Kat. Great.
Kit Kat is doing enough embracing for the both of you.
Clearly.
Like licking you, kissing, giving you doggy kisses, like scratching his paws on
So I'm trying to like get Kit Kat to stop, and I'm like, I'm gonna fish out for my phone again, and I'm gonna try and open Uber, and I'm gonna show it to Rex, and I'm like, you're from this country. Is this normal? And I want to show like just the endless field.
I pick up the phone, I look at it. It's like, are you sure you have service? And I check to see if there's like a service bar or something on it.
Yes, I'm rich. Of course I have service.
We're out in the middle of nowhere. Like, there could be no towers out here or something. One second, there's an alarm going off in the background here. Let me go turn that off. I don't know what the hell it is.
So what's going on with like these people? Did the music stop?
Yep, the music stopped. The DJ and Swag is whatever. He just yelled at you, and he has like 40 people behind him.
I'm gonna call out to Swag, and I'm gonna be like, we need to get out of here.
But the party is banging.
This isn't right.
The party is banging.
Do you think real people would be doing this? I point to like the mob mimicking his voice and whatnot.
It looks like a flash mob, but mimicking whatever Swag does.
There's no way they could copy him so in sync. This is weird. Unless my concussion, are they not that in sync?
I look at Rex. I'm like, yo, Rex. When the Swagalicious is happening, the Swagalicious is happening. I'm just on it tonight.
This is.
And as you say that, from the ceiling of purple and blue streamers start falling, and you hear the DJ go, and the dance shall now commence. Everyone is here. And you hit that door shuts, and that's my time.
Oh. Oh boy.
All right, guys. Al, you know how we always take a 5 minute after the second person?
Oh yeah, I was ready to jump right in it, but yeah, we could take a quick 5. We'll jump right back into it with my turn. That means Anthony will be taking over Rex Masterson as I GM the third
Claire,
section.
are you having a good time?
This is great.
And so we'll have a quick 5-minute break, get some drinks, use the bathroom right quick, and we'll get back right into it. So from us at the CU, we will see you shortly. Be right back.